Well won there, Olivia Page. Lucy Carter can't quite get that one under control. The wind kind of blew it out from under her feet, but she recovers nicely. Pretty speedy down that right-hand wing. Northern Rovers, well defended by Eastern Suburbs. And Payne's outlet kick didn't go as planned, and Northern Rovers just had a very good chance there and thankfully hit the post and back into Payne's hands. Eastern Suburbs dug out there, contesting for a handball, which isn't awarded. Carter looking to switch the play there. Thankfully a deflection out by the Rovers defender. And the ball gets where it needed to go. Wong, though, can't quite get a good cross in. Nice ball over the top and header out, Eastern Suburbs, first corner of the day. Amy Atkins, the left foot queen. Can she give us something here? It's a good ball. Van Dort from the top of the box. And Cooper trying to look for a pass, which probably could have just taken a shot from up there. She had the time. Well shadowed there from Paige. It's a Rovers throw. And you can hear Coach Stephen Hoyle letting his player know exactly what I just said, that Nicole could have potentially backed herself there from the top of the box. She had the time. And Eastern Suburbs, you know, definitely coming into this game more, and a result for them today we're still kind of in contention to win the league. Obviously Northern Rovers would have to drop a few points, which they haven't been doing this season, but we're looking promising for that second place, so a win today would be ideal. And I believe if we win today and win next week, then we've won the league. We'll qualify for the National League, rather. We'll definitely be in. Of course, the top 4 teams of the NRFL advance through to the National League later this year and play the likes of Capital, Mainland, Central and Southern. I think that's the 4 teams, and then there'll of course be 4 Auckland teams. And O'Brien here looking to get a ball in. She'll go again. And Rovers defending these crosses well, and it's a good, nice strike there. Amy Atkins on target. I think Eastern Suburbs are definitely going to need to score this half, and thankfully it is offside, and that chance there for Northern Rovers. They're not happy about it, but the strike was off target anyway. But as I was saying, Eastern Suburbs, they're going to need to score this half if they're going to want to potentially get a result out of this game. The pace on this Northern Rovers side with the wind behind them is going to be pretty difficult to defend. And Nicole Cooper, good shot there, on target. And Taylor O'Brien taken down, potentially winded. And a chance here for Eastern Suburbs. Cooper, it's a good strike, and there it is, back of the net. A deflection off the back of a Northern Rovers player, but we'll take it. It's a great strike, and as we were saying before, both Coach Stephen Hoyle and I, we were hoping Nicole would back herself there from the top of the box, and she does just that. And Eastern Suburbs 1-0 up, unreal. First time we've had the lead against Northern Rovers all season. Would you believe it? Unreal from Eastern Suburbs. Let me just do some quick maths while I'm sitting here in the commentary box. If we win today, we will go behind Northern Rovers. Let me pull up the table here. We will go just 8 points behind Rovers. They'll have a game in hand still, so they'll need to lose 3 more games this season, and we could potentially snatch the league. It's not out of reach. I mean, we could definitely do it. And they do have 2 tough games in Auckland United and Western Springs coming up. It's a big ask, but I mean, a win will definitely see us in that second position. So, you know, something to applaud. Second in the Auckland League. It's out for an Eastern Suburbs corner again. They're looking pretty dangerous. It's kind of like the tables have turned. And Eastern Suburbs now a wee bit dangerous from the set plays. As I was saying earlier, the Northern Rovers kind of crosses and corners have caused us a bit of trouble all season. So it's nice to see we're giving it back to them today. Bit of a miss kick there from Amy Atkins. Potentially spoke too soon. And again, apologies for some of the technical difficulties we're having this afternoon on the live stream. The wind is pretty intense up here in our scaffold makeshift commentary box. So thank you for bearing with us. I think 2 would be nice. It would be a nice buffer to head into half time and know that we're kind of playing into the win the second half. I think Eastern Suburbs play better with the wind, playing into the wind rather. A team that kind of doesn't like to go over the top too much and keep the ball. It might be beneficial for us, who knows. although Northern Rovers will be pretty scary. They're already causing us troubles with their pace, but with the wind behind them, could be a bit difficult. So 2-0 I'd like in an ideal world. Lucy Carter goes right back, reset with Kate Payne. And the run was on there from Cooper, but O'Brien snatched a cheeky header. Van Dort misjudges that one. Good little flick there from O'Brien. Atkins, nice ball into the pocket there with O'Brien, who will, not sure if she was striking from long range. I think she was going for it. And can I just say, Taylor from a long range shot is unreal. She scored a few this season, and in training she's just on fire with them during the week. So I don't mind a little cheeky shot from Taylor outside the box. That one, however, didn't go as planned. Definitely a pretty scrappy games of both sides. Trying to knock the ball over the top and keeping it calm in the conditions. Congratulations to our men's team, who had a huge win yesterday against Waiheke United. We travelled over to see the boys in the Chatham Cup quarter-final, and a convincing 1-0 win, as convincing as 1-0 wins can get. It was a scrappy game, but it was one of those fun games, you know, that you turn up for. Cup games are just, I don't know, I wish every game was, you know, a knockout game. It's just, it means more, I think, and yeah, it was very exciting, and Eastern Suburbs did well to come away with the win. And so who they'll face next, I'm not sure. We're hoping it's not Auckland City, because they are a pretty good side. Like Northern Rovers, haven't really dropped points this season. However, no doubt the boys will turn up for it. It's been a bit of a tricky season for the side, so to do well in the Chatham Cup has been awesome. Not long left of this first half, and if you have just joined us, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Eastern Suburbs clinched a goal about, what was it, 5-10 minutes ago. Nicole Cooper outside the box. Wind picked it up, also a deflection from a Northern Rovers defender. But we'll take it. Huge factor in today's game, the wind, and also with our live stream, apologies for any technical difficulties we've had. of course, we are missing the striker, our unreal goal scorer Devon Jackson today, who's out with an injury. Also the likes of Jade Paris. I can see Devon down in the clubroom bar, hoping to kind of wheel her up here in the second half for a bit of a yarn. Hopefully we can persuade her. Wouldn't say it's been the most exciting game of football. It's kind of been... It's not been great build-up from either side. It's been pretty scrappy, and I mean, that's thanks to the conditions, as I mentioned once again. But the good thing about weather like today is anything can happen, and you know, you want to take those chances from outside the box and knock a cheeky long ball over the top, even if that isn't the natural way we want to be playing football. And we're into extra time here in the first half. Surely not too long. Maybe a minute or so. Hasn't been too many stoppages. And Eastern Suburbs will be stoked to have their first lead against this side all season. Hopefully something they can maintain, and with the likes of Annie Byrne on the bench, you know, it's a good sub to bring on in the second half. I'm not quite sure who Steve will do that, replace her with. I know Amy Atkins is recovering from an injury, so potentially Annie will look to come into wing back. Here in a... Can't find O'Brien. Although maybe Stephen Hoyle will want to keep in. Oh, chance there. Nicole to get her second of the day, and Taylor O'Brien has another crack, and that would have been ideal for the Lily Whites heading into the changing room. Cooper definitely getting more confident to have a shot in there, and Van Dort knocks a long ball with the wind. And it's out for a corner. Come on, Eastern Suburbs. Again, Atkins. Not enough on that one, and there it is, the halftime whistle. Eastern Suburbs with the lead going into the changing rooms. Stick with us, we'll be back in about 15 minutes. We're back underway here at Medill's Farm. Welcome back to ESAFC TV. My name is Bonnie Jansen and I'll be taking you through the second half of footy. Of course, it's the clash between Eastern Suburbs, the home team, and Northern Rovers, the visitors. Eastern Suburbs have the edge at the moment, 1-0 up after a Nicole Cooper goal. And we had the win behind us. That first half. Second half may be a little bit more difficult, especially when Northern Rovers are so pacey. They would have learnt some lessons from that first half as well. And I was talking so much about how windy it was up here on the commentary box, and I hopped down off the scaffold and the conditions weren't as bad. And I'm sorry, but I couldn't woo up Devon Jackson, our leading goal scorer, to come up for a yarn in the box the second half. But I think, as I was saying, yeah, Northern Rovers are going to be coming out firing. They haven't lost a game all season. And they've got some pace on them, and they'll have the win behind them. But that is okay. We will handle it. We will win. There's my manifestation. We did have one substitute for the Lily Whites at half-time. Kate Carlton came off, replaced by Annie Byrne, who will bring in some pace to this Eastern Suburbs side in that right wing-back position. Wong moved over to the left side and Amy Atkins slots into centre-back. Eastern Suburbs contesting a handball there. Get to it, but Kiss, why not? And a foul there on Chelsea Elliott by Juliet Lucas. I wonder how Juliet would go as a defender. I mean, she's pretty strong. The rain is coming down here at Medill's farm. It's absolutely freezing. And here's a substitution for the Lily Whites. Aria Blackler coming on, replacing Saki Yoshida. For straight swap in the midfield there. Hopefully some fresh legs can help Eastern Suburbs bring out a win this afternoon. Super tough to be playing in these conditions today. It's not how we want to play football. Unreal if Eastern Suburbs can take the 3 points today. Be a good confidence booster, you know, seeing out the rest of the Auckland League and then heading into the National League and knowing that this is a beatable side. I mean, I think we already knew that coming into this game, and perhaps we haven't had our strongest performances the 3 times we've played this team. But, you know, having a win today will just help solidify that. That's got to be a foul throw, ref, no? Our reserve girls went down 4-2 to Northern Rovers earlier today. I didn't play myself after I got a concussion last week, didn't I? Headering the ball. And that's why I didn't also commentate last week. Felt a little bit dizzy on the fizzy from the concussion and was slurring my words. It wasn't ideal. And apologies if I've not been as clear today as well. Concussions are a weird thing and something that, you know, everyone's taking a lot more seriously in this game, and of course, you know, the likes of rugby and any kind of head knock, referees are encouraged to stop the game kind of immediately. Chance here for Rovers. Kayla Foster gets a shot off. Kate Payne's all over it. A chance here. And there it is, a goal, which seems pretty unreasonable considering the head knock Taylor O'Brien just as we were talking about it. And it's a goal for Northern Rovers, held up in the wind, not really sure we can do a lot about that, and Kate Payne kind of mistimed that one, and Eastern Suburbs gutted about that one. I don't see any subs warming up for Eastern Suburbs. But an obvious change would be to bring Lexi Sheed on. And it's quite ironic, really, that we were just talking, and the referees are meant to kind of stop the play immediately if there's any head knock, and they didn't there, and Eastern Suburbs went on to then concede a goal. And Eastern Suburbs gutted to concede there. There goes their lead. But thankfully the sun's coming back out. A chance here, Northern Rovers to make it 2, and there they do. I'm not sure if that was an own goal. No, it wasn't. Just trying to see who that was. Number 6 again, Ryan. And just like that, Northern Rovers, that's why they're unbeatable this season. And we did say the win behind them in this second half would be beneficial and tough, beneficial for them and tough for us to defend. And well brought down there by Lucas. Good step there from O'Brien. Nice delivery. Foul there on Atkins. Nice little touch and play here. Lucas, can she find the net? She does, but it's the side netting. Eastern Suburbs looking a bit more positive this second half. In the last few plays, rather. Good step here from Byrne. She's not really sure what she wants to do with it. Cooper, little chip over the top to Lucas. It's well saved. Nice little play there from Eastern Suburbs. It's a good build up. And it's offside. Not really sure how, but huge kick there. Foul there, Eastern Suburbs getting pretty scrappy, trying to get back into this game. run here from Cooper. It's a good ball in. And Taylor O'Brien finds the back of the net. Just like that, it's an equaliser. Eastern Suburbs back in the game. Stoked for the Lily Whites. And Cooper has been a standout this afternoon for Eastern Suburbs. I think that'll give Eastern Suburbs a bit of a confidence booster. Suddenly it's 2-2. Northern Rovers come away with it. Well defended there by Byrne, and Eastern Suburbs escape some danger. And a foul there on Breeze Durham. And goalkeeper taken out there, not really sure if that's allowed. The referee is going to the assistant there to double check that. It is a goal for Northern Rovers, but she's completely taken out. And I think they've awarded the goal. Referee's coming on. Not the referee, the physio rather. Blame my concussion for that. But that can't be right. I mean, the wind picked up that goal, and Kate Payne was taken out in the process. Eastern Suburbs potentially could have picked up a bit more of a fight here. Just had a word from the producer. I think it was Ryan that scored her third today. And we have a game on our hands. Northern Rovers in the lead once again. Can we get another equaliser? Just under 20 minutes left, plenty of time. Nice ball in from Carter. Not enough on that ball out from Page. Well won. Blackler, she's done well coming off the bench, and here's a chance for Eastern Suburbs to get another equaliser, and Lucas skies over the crossbar. Huge header there. Breeze Durham. And Eastern Suburbs upset that they blew the whistle straight away and didn't for our head knock, and that's what caused one of their goals. Not really sure what's happening here. Eastern Suburbs are pretty upset. She's not being checked in terms of player welfare. Very interesting what's going on here. I think, some people are concerned about player welfare and Breeze getting a head knock like that. But she seems to be okay and doesn't want any treatment or a break. Chance here, Eastern Suburbs. Good bit of play there from O'Brien and Cooper. Well, one there by Blackler. She's done well again. It's turning into a bit of a battle here between both sides. There is a dog on the pitch. Are we surprised? It is a dog park after all. Eastern Suburbs energy picking up a little bit. Searching for this equaliser. Nice ball in and Cooper's away. Lucas shoots from long range. Substitution there. Breeze Durham, who got that head knock, is now coming off. She didn't look too well. Hopefully not too serious. And the referee has his flag up again, and it can't be offside. I'm quite confused as to what he's looking at. I've got a good angle from up here, and that seems very interesting. And Lexi Sheeds just come on, replacing Erin and Wong. Left wing back for Lexi Sheed. Clearly Stephen Hoyle is going for a attacking approach, try and get back into this game with about 10 or so minutes to go. Well won there by O'Brien and Sheed. They've done well. Nicole trips over the ball, but she's still got it. Van Dort now. It's a good ball in. Lucas. The energy's there, it's coming. Nice switch of play there. O'Brien out to Byrne. Gets in a good cross. 5 minutes or so left of normal time. There'll be a bit of extra time with the couple of injuries we've had. Eastern Suburbs needing that equaliser. Even a point out of this game would be ideal. She does well. Shot from long range again. They haven't really been on target today. Nice little touch there. Well defended by Northern Rovers. Carter looks for the long ball. It's getting pretty tense. Both sides are battling out there, getting pretty angry with each other. Love that. Van Dort, good ball into Lucas. Probably should have taken a touch or two. Atkins goes over the top. It's out for a late Northern Rovers corner. Can Northern Rovers get a fourth? It's a nice ball in. And Eastern Suburbs escaped that one. Well won by Byrne. Kind of chips it over to Lucas. That's a huge knock there. Give it a play, Lucas. Well defended there by Elliott. We're into extra time now. It's any good touch there. Van Dort, it's a foul. I want to take it quickly, Eastern Suburbs. Northern Rovers here making a late substitution, slowing down the clock. Mustn't be much time left. O'Brien, great strength in there. She does well. She get a shot off. Lucas can't get it under control. That was Eastern Suburbs' chance. And a foul here. And Eastern Suburbs will set up for a free kick here. Lucy Carter's going to take it. We love a Lucy Carter shot from long range. The wind won't help, but she's just chipped it over. Van Dort, O'Brien. It's out for a corner. No, it's not. It's a goal kick. And of course, the goalkeeper here will will slow down the clock, and Eastern Suburbs, they've given it everything. We're 4 minutes in now to extra time. There mustn't be much longer. O'Brien, good step. Another corner here, Eastern Suburbs. Eastern Suburbs throwing everything at it. It's a good ball in from Carter. Van Dort. Just over the crossbar. It suddenly got so much more thrilling. 5 minutes into extra time. think I just overheard the lino saying there was 7 minutes of added time. Can you believe it? And there it is, must be 6. And Northern Rovers take the win today. A good comeback from behind from them, and that's why they're at the top of the table and dominating this league. Great battle from Eastern Suburbs, however, and I think, you know, they've got to be pretty proud of their efforts to kind of stay in that match right until the final whistle. I'm Bonnie Jansen signing out. Thank you for tuning in on ESAFC TV here this afternoon. Thank you to my producer James for keeping this live stream afloat in these horrible conditions. It's Eastern Suburbs 2, Northern Rovers 3.